Hi, I'm Tiffany Young for IdeateTV, and I'm here at Long Beach Comic Con with Jim, who started the Hero Initiative. Jim, tell us about Hero Initiative.
The long story short is we're a charity that helps out comic book creators in medical and financial need. I think pretty much everybody knows that every new Batman movie that comes out now, that's $1 billion worth of worldwide box office. But the guy who was drawing Batman back in 1974, he doesn't necessarily see a nickel off of that. So there's a great number of people who've created what is now really a large part of our cultural landscape. Some of whom are up there in age, some of whom might have medical and financial problems they can't take care of themselves, so we're the charity that helps them out.
That's awesome. So when did you start this?
The charity started in 2000. The long story short is I come from a sports writing background. I used to be primarily a baseball writer, and Major League Baseball has a very similar parallel organization called BAT, B-A-T, the Baseball Assistance Team. They certainly recognize that ball players, even in the 1970s, had to get a job during the winter to be able to make ends meet. Now Major League Baseball is a multi-billion-dollar business, so they created a charity to help out some of the prior players. When I was a sports writer, I always went to their $300 a plate rubber chicken dinners that were a fundraiser because it just felt like the right thing to do. So I later came into the comic business and started looking for that kind of organization in comics, and I asked a lot of people, why doesn't something like this exist? And the only answer I got was, well, because nobody ever started one. So, long story short, after a while, we started one.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So how can comic book writers and people in the industry find your information, how to find out more about your initiative?
The easiest and best thing to do is just hit the website. It's heroinitiative.org. Gives you all the basic information on the organization, who we are, what we do, first-person stories from many of the people we've helped out, guidelines for the people that we've helped out, upcoming events, cool artwork to look at, things you can download, the whole 9 yards, heroinitiative.org.
Nice. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received? I just want to ask a random question. Some words of wisdom.
Never make an important decision on the phone. If you're on the phone, chances are you're not thinking about something, you're going to rush something. If somebody calls you and there's an important decision, no matter if you want to answer yes or no, that answer is still going to be available after you hang up the phone, sit back, take 10 minutes and think about it, come up with what the right answer is, call them back. Never make an important decision on the phone.
I'm going to remember that. Thank you for that advice, and thank you for starting this initiative, and we're going to check it out, and it sounds like a great organization, and thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
Tiffany Young for IdeateTV.